Hello lovely people, it's time to unwind with wine. And in this episode we're going to be discussing what to do if your friend is in a toxic situation, whether it is a relationship or marriage, the spouse doesn't appreciate and respect them. In any relationship, there are peaks and troughs, however in certain toxic relationships, the lows can be to the extent of physical, mental or emotional harm to one or both individuals involved. These type of relationship are often characterized by one partner who is frequently abusive and or domineering. These behaviors can quickly get out of hand, leading to feelings of isolation, detachment, and even depression in the victim. Toxic relationships are those in which one person is constantly putting the other person down, whether intentionally or non-intentionally. This can lead to feelings of depression and anxiety, as well as an inability to form healthier relationships. It's useful to know the signs so you can exit swiftly before there is long-lasting trauma to address. When someone you care about is in a toxic relationship, it can feel like the world is against you. It's hard to know what to do or where to turn. When it comes to friendships, each relationship is different. You may have friends who want you to be transparent with them, letting them know what you see that might be considered concerning. And there are those who don't want your input, they rather figure it out themselves. Which type of friend are you dealing with? As women we have a sisterhood, we want our friends to be treated as the queens that they are. When seeing otherwise it's difficult seeing your friend unhappy, or not in her best mental space, especially when the cause is by her spouse. The best way to support is to ask what kind of support would you like? Merely being there? Lending an ear to vent frustrations? Or spending quality time doing something relaxing and all light-hearted to uplift their mood? There are many ways to support without necessarily discussing the issue, unless that is what they wish to do. There might be reasons you prefer for her not to be with her spouse, but they may have many more reasons to be with him. C.S. Lewis said, "History isn't just the story of bad people doing bad things. It's quite as much a story of people trying to do good things. But somehow, something goes bad. There is only a glimpse of what you see from their situation, so your view will always be based on a minimal observation, as opposed to being in the situation. Only your friend can set their value, that allows people to know how to treat them. If you accept certain behaviors that is not aligned to the value, that could create a habit, a bad habit. Remember there are society views and then there are your views. It's important to not let the society views cloud your judgment. I understand it often influences many judgments. But it is for you to dictate what you choose to accept and or decline. Each experience teaches us more about ourselves, whether good, bad or ugly. We attract many experiences into our reality whether consciously or unconsciously. The focus should always be to get the best lessons from each of them. Oprah Winfrey once said, "The key to realizing a dream is to focus not on success but significance, and then even the small steps and little victories along your path will take on greater meaning. Each lesson can enable those victories." That's it for this episode. If you have any topics to talk through, please send them over. Contact email is down below in the description. In the meantime, keep thinking with the glass half full and living your best life all day and every day.